there might be more going on than what you think.
And now for the uninformed,
So let's serve up some Dibbles and Bits.
here's the biggest informer of them all, Mr. Know-It-All.
Right now on the Rob Dibble Show.
The newest Awaken 180 weight loss location is now open in Cromwell for sustainable weight loss, free support for life. Awaken 180, the official weight loss program of the Boston Red Sox. Online at awaken180weightloss.com. Get your consultation done today.
We do have a venue just in case the Bills and the Chiefs go to the AFC Championship game against each other because of what happened Week 17 Monday Night Football with Damar Hamlin. That game was postponed. NFL did not make that game up. They weren't going to go to winning percentage. They were going to go to neutral site. I was trying to think of the word. Neutral site. And Atlanta, Arthur Blank and the Atlanta Falcons, say, bring it on. Come on down. And they're going to make the way for the AFC Championship if that is the matchup.
It's good facility.
We also learned during the break that Vegas will be hosting the skills competition for the Pro Bowl. I think that's where it was last year, but correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't we play the Super Bowl in Vegas last year and also had the Pro Bowl in Vegas last year?
I think so.
SoFi, I thought it was.
Oh, you're right. We were SoFi. Thank you. SoFi.
Joe Mixon was fined today. They didn't disclose the dollar amount, but he was actually getting interviewed, and his agent was by him and said, hey, by the way, you got fined for that coin flip in the end zone deal.
Really?
Yeah. It's the no-fun league, man. It is just a no-fun league. Gone are the days of pulling out a Sharpie out of your sock.
I know.
Or a cell phone.
Didn't they fine him for that?
I know.
Yeah.
Goodness.
But think of all the, deals you got after that, though.
Planting the cell phone underneath the padding of the
Nothing
upright.
better than that, man. That's premeditation. That I'm coming to the end zone.
I like the idea. Yeah, I'm getting there. I will be there.
Exactly. Maybe have something in your helmet or something and pull it out and
Whatever you need.
Spontaneity.
If you need something to motivate you, go for it. I don't care.
But the league does.
There's a phenomenon right now in minor league baseball between two pitchers that are identical. They both look completely alike. They both wear those non-shaded Oakley glasses while they pitch. They both have red chin strap
I think
beards.
they call those prescriptions.
Yeah. They both wear the prescriptions. Their mannerisms are a lot alike in baseball, and their names are exactly the same. I'm talking about the Brady Feagles of the world. There's two of them. They just had them together. Minor League Baseball brought them together for the first time and did a 23andMe DNA test with both of them. Both of them have 51% Eastern European blood in their system. However, not related and nowhere close to being related after the 23andMe. It is a phenomenon and only would happen in minor league baseball.
Listen, I'm partially related to them. I have about 23% Eastern European in me. So.
If only your name was Brady Feagle, would that be just
Brady
bonkers?
Feagles. It's crazy. They do look identical, though. That's insane. They're doppelgangers there. How about this? T-Pain regrets his $400,000 chain. It says Big AS, you get the rest, chain.
Uh-huh.
Get that stupid thing.
Yeah.
And he regrets that. He goes, biggest effing waste of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about time you figured that out, dude. Thing's ridiculous.
I can't wait for the chain game in April when Major League Baseball comes around and everybody's got some new money to spend, and how the chain game will grow once again. That's always my favorite in April and May, just to see who's getting those chains that swang on their at-bats, playing with it at shortstop.
I love it. I think some of these guys
I think you're crazy.
have phenomenal taste in jewelry.
I think some of them have horrible
I'm jealous.
taste.
I wish I could have done that. They used to make us remove our chains. They thought it was a distraction.
I agree. Hit you in the face.
I agree. I mean,
Hit you in
no,
the face.
knock your teeth out. I think it's a dentist's dream. I think there's dentists that are going, God, I can't wait for that dude to get his chain that knocks those front teeth out, and he give me a call.
So we were talking about coaches that do not curse and come up with alternative words instead of curse words. And I was thinking Roy Williams in the top of my head just all the time I spent in the triangle around the North Carolina athletic department, and heard he is the top of the echelon of coaches that do not curse and come up with ancillary curse words that aren't curse words. Here's a couple of them. Some of my favorites. His classic that it should be on his tombstone somehow, some way. Dadgum. Dadgum.
Yeah, dadgum.
Dadgummit.
Yeah, dadgummit.
Also, give a flip. I could give a flip. That's one of my favorites. The other one you thought of, and you say it all the time, Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas. But my fave, Roy Williams, curse word, non-curse word, is blankety blank.
I like blankety blank.
Blankety blank.
Amy Van Dyken came up with a good one on the air. Shut the front door.
Shut the front door is a good one in my household as well, yeah.
Yep. How about this? I don't know if you heard the story. Some fans are just so ridiculous. So this 11-year-old girl got an autographed basketball the other night at a Memphis Grizzlies game.
Yeah.
Some fans stole it and ran away with it. So your man, my man,
Yeah.
Ja Morant, he found this girl and her father, brought them to the next game. After the game, he gave her a game-worn jersey, some Ja 1 sneakers, because he was so upset that someone stole the ball from her. I mean, immediately he was on social media saying, get their name and address and stuff. I need them to come back to the next game and be a guest, because he was so upset. I mean, I love this new wave of athletes that gets their role in being role models. And I love this. After the game, Ja Morant, you're making a kid's life. I'll tell you a quick story, and I didn't even really think of it. Back in 1989, I threw one of my and I used to get the sweatbands for my teammates all the time. They had the faces on them and stuff like that, and Eric Davis or Barry Larkin, because I didn't get my own. They didn't give them the pictures.
Right.
And I happened to throw like an Eric Davis one out.
Nice.
My future agent for like TV and radio caught it at the Mets game
Wow.
and had me sign it years later. And you never know who you're doing
Never
it with.
know.
And these kids, it is a life-changing moment to meet these stars. I was just telling you about Donovan Mitchell and him going back to Utah, and this kid Josh every day greeted him at the home games, every home game for 5 years, and he hadn't seen Donovan all year. First thing Donovan did is say, "I can't wait to see Josh at this game." Gave him a big hug. The kid's bawling his eyes out. So Ja Morant, at the last game, I saw Ja Morant giving sneakers to a kid with a kid's bawling his eyes out. That changed that kid's life. And this is going to change this young lady's life, because she probably thought, oh, my God, that's the way adults treat kids in this country. No, that's not. That's just despicable.
I
and
love
John
that guy.
knew it.
He's my
fantastic.
favorite NBA
But he's not the only
player
one.
right
A
now.
lot of these guys are doing that now,
Yes.
and it's fantastic, because that's the way it should be. Baseball guys need to do more of it. Football guys, fantastic.
I just think Ja's different too, though. I think that he does not think of himself as the way we think of him. Watching him at Murray State and getting a chance to talk to his coach when they were here in Hartford in that first round game, or second round game really, against Florida State, when we were hosting March Madness, and talking to the coach, like, how have you been able to control an NBA lottery pick at the campus of Murray State like that? And he said, I haven't done anything. It's been John and his parents. Like, that's just the kid's personality. He's not one that is going to, go out there and demand anything. He feels like he's just like every single person out here. There's a video surfacing around the internet right now where he was in a diner in Memphis, just wearing a white T-shirt, looking like he does. He's got some crazy hair. It wasn't pulled up like it is in NBA
the games, yeah.
So he had it like off to the side, and the waitress just knew he was tall and said something like, you play basketball? He's like, yeah, I play basketball. Will you play in the NBA or something? You going to make it the NBA someday? And he's like, I'm already there. Wait, who you play for? Grizzlies. Like Memphis? Yeah. Oh, you that dude? Yeah, I'm that dude. With the hair? Yeah, I guess so. Just like this girl was bugged out because she had no idea that a Ja Morant would come into the diner and just sit at the front of the diner, because, you superstars, you got to go to the 5-star steakhouse.
Superstars got to eat too, lady.
But he was super nice, hooked her up with whatever, an autograph, gave her a $500 tip. That's what it was. Gave her a $500 tip.
That's awesome.
He's
By the
great.
way, this girl's name was Ellie Hughes. An 11-year-old Grizzlies fan was trying to get Ja's attention. That ball had been getting signatures for 6 years. Her grandfather started that basketball, had been signed by Grizzlies players for the last 6 seasons. Give it back. just drop it off at the Grizzlies wherever they play.
Right.
That's
Just
just
drop it off.
despicable to steal that basketball. All right, we come back. Who owns this boat?
Who owns this boat?
Who owns this boat next?